Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gene Edwards. You are watching Lubed for February the 24th, 2022. I'm still in an amazing mood after last night's game between the Edmonton Oilers and the Pittsburgh Penguins, but we must move on. We must move on. What did you guys think of it, man? What did you guys think of that game? That was a pretty impressive effort. I would love to hear comments from you guys regarding that game because honestly, I'm not kidding you when I said that. I even thought about it afterward. I still think that that is the most dominating Edmonton Oilers performance since I've been doing this channel. So that was just amazing. As far as news go, I would love to tell you that we got Patrick Kane. I'd love to tell you we got Erik Karlsson. I would love to tell you we made a significant trade, but as it stands right now, nothing. Absolutely nothing coming out. Not even going to do any ticker news or nothing because there's really no news going on in Oilerland right now. I'm hearing that they might have circled back to Chikrin a little bit, but I don't know. At this point in time, there is not any news. There's about 160 hours left for Holland to do something. Is he going to do something, guys? Do you think he's going to make a big splash, or is he going to just kind of just give us a few depth pieces, or is he going to just stand pat and not do anything at all? If he stands pat and does nothing at all, I think there's going to be a bit of an uproar. If he gets depth pieces, I think there's still going to be a few peed off Oiler fans. So I think his only option really here is to make a splash. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. Anyway, we got a game to deal with tomorrow as the Edmonton Oilers take on the Columbus Blue Jackets. In theory, should be an easy game, but you never know. These teams like to really show the Edmonton Oilers that they can kind of compete with them as well. The Columbus Blue Jackets currently have a record of 18, 35, and 5. They're definitely not going to be making the playoffs this year. 41 points. They are sellers, 8th in the Metro. Meanwhile, the Oilers, 32, 19, and 8 for 70 points. Currently, second place in the Pacific. If the playoffs were to start like right now, they would have home ice advantage over the Los Angeles Kings. And I don't know how it works as far as the point structure because Los Angeles have the exact same record right now. They have a record of 32, 19, and 8 for 72 points as well. Obviously, I would think it goes against how they played against each other in previous times. But yeah, that would be quite the matchup, and we know from last year it was a tough battle. It was a very tough series. As far as the lineups go, they don't have Klim Kostin here, but I do have a feeling he will be playing tomorrow, as he did take the road trip and did practice with the team. But right now it's listed as Zach Hyman with Connor McDavid and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins on the first line. They got Vinny Desharnais. That's just the filler piece. Don't read too much into him being the left wing on the second line with Draisaitl and Kyler Yamamoto. That's just because they are going to go with the 7 forwards. No, sorry, 11 forwards, 7 defensemen. And then they got Warren Fogle with McLeod and Janmark. And then they have Derek Ryan with Devin Shore and Jesse Puljujärvi. But I do think somewhere in there, Klim Kostin's going to fit in. So who comes out? That's the question. I hope they don't take Vinny Desharnais out because I think he is a very valuable piece. He's actually someone that actually defends on this team. So I really like what he brings. Defensive pairings, you got Darnell Nurse with Cody Ceci, Brett Kulak with Tyson Barrie, and Philip Broberg with Evan Bouchard. As far as injuries go, don't read too much into Oscar Klefbom or Mike Smith because their careers are pretty much done. The ones that we are concerned about are Ryan Murray and Evander Kane. As I mentioned before, Evander Kane appears to have what I would think is a rib injury, potentially cracked ribs, broken ribs, but that's just me speculating. But I saw the hit that he took in the Detroit Red Wing game, and it looked like that's the likely source of his injury. As far as Columbus, Jake Beam, Justin Danforth, Zach Werenski, Jakub Voracek, Gustav Nyquist, and Cole Sillinger are out, so they are a little bit banged up. But then again, this is a team that's not really fighting for much. They're just fighting for jobs for next year. As far as the record goes, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. The Oilers pretty much dominate in every category with exception to the penalty minutes and to the penalty kill. And then when it comes to goaltending, they're pretty even. Stuart Skinner boasting a record of 15, 11, and 4 for a 289 goals against average, 913 save percentage. I'll get back to that in a second. And then Jonas Korpisalo, 10, 11, and 3 with a 310 goals against average, 912 save percentage. I don't know if Stuart Skinner is going to be starting tomorrow, though. I got a funny feeling Jack Campbell will get the go for tomorrow, just because Skinner played the last game against Pittsburgh. And I think Woody appears to be the guy that likes to switch it up, especially when he knows both of his goalies are actually playing pretty decent, which they have been. Let's be honest. Team defense is something that needs to still be looked at and worked on. But as far as our goaltending, it's starting to get better. It really is. So that's about it, guys. That's all I got for you today. I was hoping to bring you like some kind of trade news, something, but there's nothing. Nothing at all. And I'm not going to go about the rumors and all that kind of stuff. There's about 100, like I said on the title here, 160 hours for Ken Holland to do something. And I really hope he does something. I'm actually one of the guys that's willing to sacrifice the future because I really believe the future is now. McDavid is in his prime. Draisaitl is in his prime. This is where, you know what, if we lose a few years of first-round picks to get us over the top with a huge piece, I'm okay with it. However, with what we saw Boston Bruins do, even if we get us a huge piece, do we really have a chance against the Boston Bruins? That is going to be the team to really beat. Now, guys, I know I got people saying, "Oh, Gene, are you serious?" But Boston's really bolstered up. Let's be honest. Now that they got Orlov and who's the other piece, but they really did bolster up. I hope that someone can take Boston out, and it could very well happen. Injuries do happen too, so you never know. But Boston right now, I'd say, is the front runner without a doubt to win this year's Stanley Cup. But we'll see if Ken Holland can bolster up this club and make us a contender and maybe play Boston Bruins for that Stanley Cup. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. Anyway, guys, if you're witnessing this for the very first time, feel free to hit like, share, and subscribe. Just a reminder that the Grant Fear 8x10 contest will be closing by March 15th, so get your entries in. Just scan the QR code on the screen there, and it will take you to the episode that I have that contest. And all you have to do is type in Fear 3103, and you are officially entered in. There's no cost or nothing. Shipping, depending on how you want it shipped, you might have to pay a certain fee for that, but other than that, it's free. And to those of you who have been with me through thick and thin, as always, stay healthy, stay happy, stay hydrated. We will talk tomorrow post-game live after the Columbus Blue Jacket game. And do note, guys, it's a very early one. 10:30 for you guys in Alberta, 9:30 for me here in British Columbia, so it is an early go. Have a great night, guys. We will see you tomorrow.
deep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like